Hello everyone, right here I have a 2025 Omoda C9 2.0 Turbo 2-wheel drive. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. Standard for the C9 in Malaysia is a remote engine start system. So to use the system, first make sure the car is locked, then press and hold this button. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously, as well as open up the sunroof. And to close all of them back together, just press and hold on the lock button. Another standard feature for the C9 in Malaysia is Omoda's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indented area on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just press the indented area on any of the front door handles again. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the C9, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. The C9 comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. Standard for Malaysia is a leather steering wheel with a flat bottom design and sport grips at 10 and 2. The C9 in Malaysia is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission as standard. Manual shifting is possible by using the pedal shifters behind the steering wheel spokes whilst the car is in drive. More standard features for Malaysia include front and rear parking sensors and a 540-degree 3D camera system. When the camera system is active, the rear camera view, the rear 360-degree camera view, and the front camera view all feature active guidance signs. Within the 360-degree camera view, one can select the rear camera view, the front camera view, the left camera view, the right camera view, the front top-down camera view, or the rear top-down camera view. Meanwhile, above the main camera display is a row of buttons. The far right button is for the standard camera view, while the button to the left of it activates the 3D camera view. In this view, more camera angles can be chosen, the 3D camera view can be moved around, the lights work depending on which one is turned on, and the wheels in this view turn with the steering wheel. The middle button activates the wide angle camera view, while the second from the left button activates the left and right side camera views together. The far left button brings up the camera settings menu. Safety features in the C9 include 8 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, an electronic stability program, a traction control system, hill start assist control, hill descent control, multi-collision brake, a driver monitoring system, a tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. ISOFIX child seat anchor points are found on the outer two rear seats. Driver assistance features include automatic emergency braking, front collision warning, rear cross traffic alert, blind spot detection, integrated cruise assist, traffic jam assist, lane changing assistance, lane departure prevention, and emergency lane keeping. The C9 comes with 20-inch multi-spoke two-tone alloy rims. This C9 rides on 245/50 R20 Michelin E-Primacy tyres. Disc brakes are standard, with the front ones being ventilated while the rear ones are solid. The suspension is McPherson struts in front and a multi-link setup out back. Chery is a Chinese car manufacturer headquartered in Wuhu, Anhui, China. It was established in 1997 and is currently one of the top 10 car manufacturers in China in terms of number of vehicles produced. There are several sub-brands under Chery's umbrella, and Omoda is one of them. Vehicles from the Omoda sub-brand are positioned to be more upmarket than the mainstream Chery vehicles. Omoda as a brand is only marketed outside of China to boost Chery's export goals. The C9 is one of Omoda's products. As with most other Omoda models, the C9 is also a rebadge of another vehicle. In this case, the C9 is a rebadge of the Exit Yaoguang, which is also known as Exit RX for export markets. As such, the C9 also rides on the M3X platform shared with the smaller Exit TX. Depending on the market, the C9 is also sold as simply the Omoda 9. Engine options, which again depend on the market, include a 2.0 turbo petrol or a 1.5 turbo petrol plug-in hybrid. C9 vehicles are built in Qingdao, Shandong, China, and also in Shah Alam, Selangor, Malaysia. In Malaysia, the Omoda C9 went on sale in December 2024 as a locally assembled model. Unlike the other two Omoda models sold in Malaysia, the Omoda 5 and the Omoda E5, which are sold by Chery Malaysia, the Omoda C9 is sold by Omoda Jeku Malaysia. Two variants of the C9 are available currently, and they are 2.0 turbo two-wheel drive automatic and 2.0 turbo all-wheel drive automatic. Powering this C9 is the SQRF 4J20 2-litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features variable valve timing and direct injection. It produces 257 horsepower at 5500 rpm and 400 Nm of torque at 1750 to 4000 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes around 8.5 seconds, and the top speed is around 200 km per hour. 65 litres is the petrol tank size, and the combined fuel consumption for the C9 2.0 turbo two-wheel drive automatic is 8.2 litres per 100 km. 190 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometre, and the C9 is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the C9 include automatic manual leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED sequential front indicators, LED side and rear indicators, LED rear lights, LED rear fog lights, LED rear number plate lights, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, roof rails, a rear spoiler, and dual exhaust pipes. That button operates the power rear hatch, bottle holder, storage, speaker, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do get a full automatic function in both directions. Window lock, central locking, traction control, downhill assist. This button brings up the 360-degree camera, electronic parking brake, mirror controls, Omoda door sills, and the driver's seat in this C9 two-wheel drive does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right there together with your 3-person memory function. The 4-way power lumbar support controls are located right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Dual zone automatic climate control system. The controls are down here, and the climate control display is shared with the infotainment display located right above, where you can find even more climate control settings. There are a separate set of fan speed controls for the rear, which I'll show you later. But back to the physical controls. You have your temperature, front and rear defrost, automatic mode, air conditioning, fan speed, recirculation, and off button. Right here, you can set your different modes. Turn on your steering wheel heating. You can have your you can turn on or off your climate control from right here as well. Turn on or off the air conditioning, automatic mode, fan speed, front and rear defrost, recirculation, ionizer mode. You have your passenger side temperature right here. Right above, you have your climate control settings, seat settings. Both the front seats have a 3-stage cooled and heating function. And back to the climate control. Now, sync down here means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides, but if you turn it off, each side will have their individual temperature controls. This knob in the middle switches the vehicle's drive modes. You have normal, sport, eco, storage down here. The one on the left also doubles up as your Qi wireless charger. You have storage beneath the center console with a power outlet. And right down here, you have a USB-A port to connect to the system and a USB-C port for charging. And as mentioned earlier on, right here is a C9's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever in. To engage it, simply pull the lever back out. The C9 comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. This system features a 12.3-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. The two-wheel drive variant gets an 8-speaker Sony sound system. The Sony sound system that the C9 uses is actually quite alright. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current media playing information. Right here, the album art will show up here if available. You have the song title, artist name, album name. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song duration, and below you can activate shuffle, repeat, favorite the song, and bring up the suggest as option. This button goes to your playing next playlist, and this button goes back to your main media menu where you can select between library, playlists, and radio. Under library, you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, and whatnot. Hit this to go back to your current media playing information. And to the right, you have shortcut buttons for Google Maps, music, phone. Hit this button to go back to your main CarPlay menu where you can select phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, so on and so forth. There are more apps to the right. And to the left, we have Google Maps. We can go to a destination, bring up your voice command, and control the media. To go back to the main Omoda system, hit the exit icon right here. Right here, we are in the main Omoda system, where you can enter your phone menu, vehicle settings. Right here, you can select your drive modes. You can lock and unlock the vehicle. You can also go to your vehicle settings. Your steering force, seat easy entry exit, rear hatch, so on and so forth. Smart key settings, driver assistance settings, light settings with your headlight adjustment, headlight delay, heads-up display settings, vehicle comfort settings, you can also go to your local settings. Right here, your Bluetooth connections, sound system settings, voice settings, display settings. You can clean the screen right here. System settings with your driver detection system, date display, clock, whether it's 12 or 24 hours, so on and so forth. And right at the bottom, you have your device manage menu where you can select your desired Android Auto or Apple CarPlay device. You can also view videos, view audio, go to your navigation system. Right here, we are in your navigation maps. You can search for destination, look at your available satellites, go home if you have a home address entered, change your map orientation, zoom in and out. This button brings up your navigation settings menu. You can also learn about the system and exit the navigation system. You can bring up your inbuilt dash cam right here. Bring up your 360-degree camera. You can view photos, view your user help, change the atmosphere, go to your CarPlay menu, and down at the bottom you can go to your Android Auto menu. If you want to go back to the home page, hit the home button right here. And right here we are in the home page, right, with your vehicle status, where you can lock and unlock the car, open the rear hatch. You can also go to your navigation system right here. Control the media. This one goes to your navigation system. You have your climate control right here. This one goes to your vehicle menu, phone menu, media menu, and if you swipe from the top down with your vehicle messages, you can set your shortcut buttons right here. Currently we have your 360-degree camera shortcut button and the lane departure warning button, but you can also add more. And to the right you can control the volume, brightness, Bluetooth, auto hold feature, and the intelligent stop and start feature. Now, the auto hold feature, say you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive and you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold feature activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. Next up, your intelligent stop start feature. So again, you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam. The engine will momentarily shut off to save that extra bit of petrol that the car uses. Heads-up display is right there if you can see it. And as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button right here. This button allows you to go between the trip B, tire pressure monitoring system, navigation system, trip A, and back to trip B. Trip A is basically the trip computer since the last startup, and trip B is the trip computer since the last reset. Within the two trip computers, you have your distance traveled, average speed, and average fuel consumption. Voice control, volume controls, seat track, play pause. Right here you have your adaptive cruise control and speed limiter controls, favorite button, indicator and wiper controls. If you turn on the left indicator, the left side camera view turns on, and if you turn on the right indicator, the right side camera view turns on. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Apart from your volume controls right here, you also have the power button for the head unit. Cup holders, storage. You can lift this part up to reveal even more storage. And right in here, you have the key detection slot in case the key ever runs out of battery. You have a cover if you did not want this area exposed. Front center armrest with storage down below. Auto dimming rear view mirror. Right here is the SD card slot for the inbuilt dash cam. And right here, if your LED reading / interior lights. The hazard light button as shown earlier. And right here you have your panoramic sunroof controls. This one controls the glass portion, while this one controls the shade. You can open up the sunroof as a vent, or open it up in full. And you can open and close the shade to whatever position you want it to be at. Sun visor for the driver's side. Does get a vanity mirror and an LED light. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Speakers, bottle holder, storage, window control. Right here, this one is a dummy button, but this one allows you to adjust the angle of the seat back so you can have it more upright or more laid back depending on what you prefer. And the rear seat backs in the C9 do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down, then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The one on that side folds down the left seat and the middle seat, while the one on this side folds down the right seat. Just pull it and flip the seat back down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get slightly more than this. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It's actually not too bad back here, quite nice and spacious. The seats are soft and comfortable as well. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with small cutouts that help with additional legroom. You can control the front passenger seat from right here. Single rear aircon vent. And below, we have the aforementioned rear fan speed controls. And you also have heated seats for the outer two rear seats. They are 3-stage. Right at the bottom, we have USB-A and USB-C ports for charging. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles and the rear LED reading / interior lights. You can find hooks on the B pillars. In addition to the single aircon vent in the middle, you can also find rear aircon vents on the B pillars. There are 5 ways to open the powered rear hatch in this 2025 C9 and 4 ways to close it. Boot space in the C9 is 660 litres with the rear seat backs in place. Fold the rear seat backs down, remove the cargo cover, and the boot space increases to 1783 litres. To the left of the boot is an LED light, while to the right of the boot is a hook. Under the boot floor is storage along with the vehicle's spare tyre, warning triangle, and toolkit. Adjustable headrests front and rear. Window control, speaker, bottle holder, storage, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the 4-way power lumbar support, height adjustment, and 3-person memory function. Nicely sized glove box, grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with an LED light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2025 Omoda C9 2.0 Turbo 2-wheel drive. Thanks for watching and goodbye.